Let's go over to 13. Whaley for birdie to win the hole, tied up in his match against Jackson Ormond, and Jack Whaley now with the lead. Getting to that second or third day of match play this year, it is Christian trying to hold off Jack Whaley for par to stay 3 up, and he's got it. So let's head over to 7. Jack Whaley for birdie to win the hole and go 4 up in this match.
It's a tricky putt. You think it wants to go left, but there's just too much push from the middle of the green that actually moves it right. And that's a really nice read. It should have gone in.
Jack Whaley at the 8th, 4 up, his second. Cavaleri's already missed the green with his approach.
You can use a backstop behind it to the left. Didn't even need to use it. Whaley's dialed in.
A moment ago at 8, Jack Whaley, we saw the wonderful approach a short time ago. This for birdie, and this now to go 5 up in the match. But do I have enough behind it? Over at 11, Whaley, his second, 4 up against Cavaleri.
Ooh, that may have ended up into Cobb's Creek here, short of this green.
This is Whaley over at 11. He's been making a mess of it. Remember, he dumped his approach short in the Cobb's Creek, and he finally tells Kristen Cavaleri, we're good. You've got this hole. Whaley at 14, a couple of putts to win the hole. He's going up against Christian Cavaleri, and Whaley's going to be up 4 with 4 to go. Let's go over to 15. Jack Whaley, a couple of putts to win the match and take down Christian Cavaleri and move on to the quarterfinals.
Just feels like it's been a stress-free afternoon from Whaley.
Yeah, he got up big early, and then you can kind of
play solid.
Yeah.
Cavalier didn't necessarily have his best stuff today, but
and it was Jack Whaley making a statement early. This for birdie to win the second.
Picking up where he left off yesterday, Burko. He was in command from start to finish in the round of 16, which I actually don't mind. He's going to land this into the false front short here.
Actually is his second shot. Pushed it down there off the tee, and
I don't mind that play today too, Burko.
Par conceded to Bresnu. Whaley for a birdie to go 4 up in the match.
A much easier putt, can play a ton less break than Bresnu.
Whaley, another birdie look to win yet another hole on this front side.
This putt just snaps across the hole. He played it high enough. Wow.
How about Jack Whaley?
He's just rock solid. And
jump ahead to the tee at 9. Jack Whaley with that 4 up lead.
238 yards today. That whole location, that back right corner of the green. There's a bunker on that left side. It appears that's what it caught. Fast one down the hill, right to left. Very fast. Now Bresnu has not played well today at this stage, especially with the big lead. Don't give Bresnu any door to walk through.
He didn't.
Looks like Bresnu's got a little bit of work left too.
Tee at 13 with Jack Whaley. That is rarefied air as we head over to 13. Whaley has this for birdie.
Snaps here at the end. Wow.
Right in.
Now Bresnu forced to make to keep the match going. Swinging right around here.
Made it look easy today, Smiley. Got up big early and never looked back.
The Final Four, and that would be 22-year-old Jack Whaley from England. Had this par putt to win the opening hole, Smiley, and grab the 1-up lead.
And Wofford drove it right off the tee.
He played the par 5 second, and this was Whaley's set up with his second at the par 5 up the hill.
And Wofford was having issues off the tee. Whaley didn't seem to like it, but good now, just carrying that greenside bunker and gets up on the green.
Able to land it on there, and you mentioned His opponent was having problems, didn't get on the green until his 5th shot, so it was a conceded eagle there for Whaley, and he was quickly par 4 5th, 518 yards today, the 2nd for Whaley with a 2-up lead.
This whole location all the way in the back left part of this green. Watch what this ball does when it gets on the ground. We'll work towards that creek on the left side. I think it's going to carry too much momentum and end up in this primary rough.
Entire hole just slants right to left. We get Whaley's 3rd here. Amelia Durand with the group.
Good afternoon, Dan. That looked like a wonderful landing spot for Whaley. Watch this move left.
Oh, how good is this? Got a chance.
Beautiful shot by Whaley. It's an understatement. The guy's been here for some 35 years.
Didn't go with the Texas wedge.
How far out he plays this one, Smiley?
Might be a little bit too far. All in all, pretty good. That takes some touch. Fairway bunkers on the left. You're trying to avoid. Not watching it. Seems to like it. Oh, how good is this? That's a really just...
He's got it. He's got another winning hole.
It almost feels like you're hitting it towards out of bounds here, doesn't it, Amelia?
I never liked this tee shot at the Curtis Cup.
This it looks like it's overturned. Is it going to hang in? Just enough. Gets on that down slope. Just a flip wedge now if he can avoid the divots.
Yeah, Smiley, there's a lot of these shots here that, oh, just gets out of the divot. That if you come in here for the first time, you're like, no, where do we hit this?
And just 93 yards. Coming off a down slope. Curious if this will be too low coming in. I'd love to get some height on it to try to get some spin. It did a pretty decent job of it. Fairly conservative play. Maybe felt like he couldn't get it in that little section. Easy to miss this putt low.
But not by much.
Good putt, though. Interested to see if he got a little kick to find the fairway. It's going to be a big swing, trying to get as much spin on as you can. About as good as you can do.
Can almost hear Hopkins and Laughlin's ear. See what I mean? We're in it. He misses this, we're 2 down. And that's exactly the case. Ground, Amelia, as opposed to the one to the well left that they've used.
It just lands a little bit on that downslope past this whole location. Looks like. He actually did pretty well there.
Excellent position for Whaley to be chipping from. Wants to land this about 15 paces on to cover that ridge.
Oh, how good is this here?
What a touch by Whaley.
And of course, just got to teach. It knows exactly what it does.
So Whaley takes this rebound away for the moment from Laughlin. This is the 11th, and Whaley off the tee.
Golf swing just looks dialed in today, doesn't it, Dan? Just swinging with good rhythm.
Balance, everything about it.
With this green pitching back to front, very important for Whaley to control his spin.
This 11th green is...
or you can make it. Oh, I thought that was in.
Just enough pull to the creek just right at this green. There's a slope that he can use here. Got some spin. Watch this. This is one of those greens that Gil Hanse and Jim Wagner.
Just a couple of putts for this 3-up lead.
Just breathe on this one.
And that is going to be Jack Whaley's second 3-up lead of the match after Laughlin had cut into it with wins at 8 and 9.
This from 117. Might be too aggressive. It's just right.
That's what I would be trying to do. There's that backstop. It'll come all the way back to the hole. It could very easily push well to the right early.
We missed it right away, so Laughlin has even better life here as they head over to 14. Just to gain a little more length for these hitters, they take it back on this putting green, and this looks like a beauty here.
They move that tee about 30 yards back.
Nope, it's not.
Yeah, just into that fairway bunker of a good angle, and you could see here too, it's a bit of a blind shot.
This is a birdie putt.
Turns right in the beginning for Whaley, up the slope and then quick after the hole.
Beautiful pace.
With the wind out of the right as well, this is an extremely intimidating tee shot. That sounded like a hard hit from Whaley.
He's walking it up like he loves it, and it just goes past. Lang holds on to this slim 1-up lead. And now coming up the hill is Whaley.
Can you get it back there? One bounce over the green and no man's land.
We're looking at the lie, Amelia. It looks tangled.
That's not going to hang on.
That's literally about as good as it's going to get.
When you start getting nervous and you start feeling that pressure, especially with wedges, they tend to go long and left. So slow at this.
This starting to the right needs to turn back.
Did he get a bounce? He did not. That's a worse angle. He switched from a wedge to a 9. I think they don't mind that chip over the green. Let's see if we can get any type of spin on this ball. That was an interesting bounce, but all in all, really a terrific shot.
So Laughlin has a chance. Oh, chopping and going nowhere.
That's what can happen over here left of this green. When the ball is suspended in this grass and you open the face, you can go straight underneath it. Fold them. And you'll see that mistake every single time on the second one. And with an unlikely 60-footer he would have to make for bogey. You could give him 100 balls here, Dan. He may not make one.
As you look at Whaley in the right rough at 18.
Kind of a squirrely lie, 212 to the front of the green.
He didn't get much on that, did he, Amelia?
No, and hit it really hard.
Wow, that's going to be a tough one on a downslope.
The fact that Whaley's on the downslope, that will help him have a lower trajectory into the false front.
This needs to hang on.
pounds away back there.
It may not hang on, but it just does. And watch this here, Dan.
This to give himself a chance. And Jack Whaley is a finalist at the U.S. Amateur at Merion. 36-hole finale thus far. This is how Whaley started it off at the first, holding it out from off the green to quickly take that 1-up lead, and then to 2-up.
And this at the 5th hole. This was a par putt.
But Jack Whaley was up to the challenge.
A straight up the hill putt here for Whaley. He's holding some nice putts today.
Whaley had this for par from short range.
Both these guys get a little tricked up there with the slope.
And then Whaley, look at this exchange at the short par 3 13th out of a tough lie in that big bunker in front of the short par 3. It's just 117 yards, bringing it back off the bank in the back of the green was Whaley, setting himself up for a par. And this was Jack Whaley for par to tie the hole. No. And it's another win for Lang. And that concluded the morning 18 with Lang 2 up, and then Whaley going to work again.
And Lang Jr. missed the fairway.
This is at the par 5 second.
Yeah, so it's an opportunity to get in there tight.
And then at the long par 3, this is one of those reads that you gotta have perfect.
You're putting first to apply the pressure. Lang Jr. still with the putt. Whaley, perfect speed.
We're in the second 18 of the day. Jay Lang Jr. had a 2-up lead after the morning 18. Jack Whaley of England quickly tied it as he battled back to cut into the deficit and knot it. And there is the par putt delivered by Whaley.
That wind in and off the left.
Watching anxiously on this one. Up the right side, may need a kick. Rough could turn this club face over and get your ball headed left towards that penalty area.
Also that greenside bunker short right to be careful of.
This is a layup as well. Probably short of that bunker. That's a smart play in match play with your opponent in trouble.
It's something to monitor too. That's where he's looking. Yeah, this should be pretty good. It's not going to carry enough pace. There's a bit of a slight ridge that might pick up speed right around here. Just a little right to left. Very slow putt. This one's obviously not going to get away from him. That's enough to win 4 in a row.
Posts up that way, and where that was bouncing, it looked like it may have been right there.
So Whaley with the provisional here. He likes this one a lot better. And it indeed finds the fairway, but we're going to get a more of a definitive report.
Trying to stay in it. If he can hit a good one here and just make it, put some pressure on. This is up the left side. Finds that bunker, I think, though.
Yeah. Getting away from Whaley in a hurry here after he won 4 holes in a row.
Made a good sound. That first bounce is just a little bit too much.
Chicken and pasta, the choice of the Englishman Jack Whaley in the break.
Just an iron off the tee here. Good looking tee shot.
That's an important swing. Once you hit one that's a foul ball, when you get to the next tee, you got to settle yourself. Trust that you can make the swings you've been making all week.
We might need to identify one more player here before it's done.
Whaley from 143 back right hole location, taking it up in the air. That's good control distance-wise.
Sub-air to really try to get the moisture out of these greens as best they can.
Really good putt. Just veered left at the very end.
for the players that are using like a utility iron, 3-iron. So this, I imagine, is one more club than Lang Jr.
And more up in the air at that left fairway bunker, but should be shorter, I think. Yeah, just fine.
Yep, stopping in a hurry with this rain on the fairways at Merion. And so both Lang and Whaley find.
Just a little bit of a helping breeze. Good looking shot.
Oh, man.
Just touching it, and right in the bottom it goes. On a putt that he, as you mentioned, Smiley, could have got away in a hurry.
And this is 7-iron, so I believe he's done just that. You heard Amelia say about a 200-yard shot would be the ideal play right now. This is on a good line.
I don't know if it'll be enough with a 7.
Oh, boy.
I just clipped it perfectly. I mean, come on. How good is this?
Might go in. Should be a conceded par for Whaley. So from short range for Whaley to tie the hole and keep this 2-up lead.
Looks to be a hybrid of sorts here, John.
Yep, and he started this well to the right.
Want to keep it short of the hole.
Why not? Why not? Kind of like that.
That's a good shot. When it starts getting past this hole, it becomes a very quick putt.
Right in the middle. On the half a mile.
That driving iron off the tee, back into the wind, slightly right to left, right up the right side. Good looking tee shot here.
He's just been such a great rhythm, John. He's won 6 of the first 10 holes in this second 18. It just keeps applying pressure to Lang Jr.
Regional Golf Association, where he lives in England.
Boy, that looked heavy, very heavy to me.
So heavy, it's down in the penalty area.
And he is not the first guy to hit it.
And Lang lies 3 on the green.
Big first bounce, no spin at all out of that rough. This will be just off the back onto the fringe. Puttable.
He's been unbelievable on downhill putts in this second 18. Can he find another?
Came out of it right away, knew it was headed left.
He likes to hit a little bit of a draw, so it won't be quite as a comfortable tee shot with that tree overhanging.
This is a beauty, absolutely dead center. Sounded like much better contact there, about 15 feet left of the hole. Ooh, it got a left kick. Throwing this up on the high line, but there's so much left to right in this.
Asking it to slow down now. Wants to creep away there.
I think it will probably be a coin on that.
And it is indeed a 3-up lead for the Englishmen as they cross Ardmore Avenue to the little par 3 13th. Staged here when Eduardo Molinari snuck into match play. He holed a bunker shot at 9 to get into a 19-man playoff for 7. And he won the title.
Must be on a pretty good line. Much better than this morning where he one-bounced it in the back bunker, ended up plugging.
This for birdie at 13.
Down the hill, moving pretty good to his left. Boy, he had that right in the middle. Up the center, getting pushed a hair to the right, but this should be good.
see if this mud affects it. He flashed us. He's hitting an 8-iron.
Oh, it couldn't be on a better line, Smiley. Let's see if you got the right number.
Oh, yes, he did. What a golf shot from Whaley.
Lang dodges that one. And he's getting closer and closer, even with a tie there, looking so good at 3 up.
I like him staying aggressive with driver.
A little bit right, needs to carry.
That fairway bunker up the right, and it's enough. Finds the fairway. That's a huge tee shot.
Slide it down just a hair right of it.
Is it enough to get off top of the false front? It is, and that is exactly where you want to be putting from.
And Jack Whaley is the latest Englishman to win the USA